One of the things I love about working here at Casa de Esperanza is that it's provided the opportunity to work with women, primarily Latina women, majority of them monolingual immigrant, Spanish-speaking women. And we also work with a similar population in the community. So it's not just women who might come to us because they're seeking emergency shelter or seeking support and understanding around their family situation as far as domestic violence. But it's also about working in the community with families, with women, with men who really want to be engaged. And so for many individuals, they've not had the opportunity to go through formal leadership development training. And so it's a great process to be able to walk people through what leadership is about, what community leadership is, for them to reflect on who they admire as far as leadership and why they might admire someone who's been a leader to them or a mentor to them. And it's taking them through a process over several weeks that really allows them to go deeper and to reflect on what it is that they have to offer. And we also have people prepare presentations. And many people, many women, for example, have never kind of had that opportunity to develop their presentation skills. And there's fear in standing up and presenting. And we go through that because when we started the leadership program, it really was about providing opportunities for Latinas to provide workshops, talleres in Spanish, to other Latinas in the community. Well, in order to provide a workshop, you have to have some presentation skills and facilitation skills. And so we really do focus on building that capacity. And it's amazing that as the group gets more and more kind of gets more comfortable with the idea of standing up and presenting in front of someone, the more that you see kind of their strength build and their confidence build. And the other thing that we talk about is, what does it take to be a leader in the community? So we don't expect the women that we work with to go out and say, I'm a leader, this is what I'm going to be doing. They might have to say that once in a while, I'm a community leader too. But it's more about how they use what they have to work in supportive community. And so what we talk about is there's a few things that we expect community leaders to do. And one is to be informed. So they realize that, there are lots of ways to become informed. Some of that is through formal kind of training, skill building, et cetera. But some of it is about just being out there and knowing what the resources are. Another thing that we really expect community leaders to do is to provide leadership opportunities for others. So that, again, it's not always being in front, but it's about working with others so that you're encouraging others to maybe take some leadership. And in doing that, you're also being a good leader. And so I think it really opens people's eyes as to what it means to be a leader. The other thing that we say is that, you need to be able to inspire possibilities in others. So how do you do that? Well, you do that by encouraging people to take a step forward. You do that by role modeling the best of who you are. You do that by looking for opportunities, being aware of opportunities so that you can share those with others. But you inspire people by being, enthusiastic, excited about what you're involved in so that others can get involved as well. And I think in doing that, you start to bring out the best in others. And as you bring out the best in others, there's a stronger cohort of people that are really working toward the same kind of the same goals in the community. I think the other thing that for women that we've worked with who have never seen themselves as leaders before, they recognize that they have the power to make change. They have the power to make a difference. They have the power to create connections and to really make a difference in the lives of other women and families in the community. And once they see that what they're doing really provides that opportunity in community, I think the confidence and the willingness to actually step forward even further just starts to happen. I mean, there have been women who have been trained through our leadership development program and who have done workshops in the community that have gone on and are doing other things in the community and taking on other roles and leading committees or action projects or volunteering in new ways that they would have never thought about doing before because they recognize that they have something to offer. And I think that's when you start to realize, boy, you know, there's something powerful here, and we're on the right track because the more that our community members can be the resources to other community members, the stronger our community will be. Because again, as an organization, we can never reach everybody in the community. And one of our, I guess, mottos is that, you know, it's about putting the work in the hands of community, because that's where the change will happen. And if a community member can be the resource that one of their neighbors needs, so that that neighbor doesn't have to find Casa de Esperanza, you know, blindly or in a phone book or through 911, but that that neighbor knows how to support the person, then we've all gained. And that's what we want to be able to create, is that there are many, many community members that are the resources to others in the community. They're using their leadership, that are using their skills, that are using their knowledge and information to make community life better for others. And if we can continue to support that kind of effort, then, well, you know, I think we're on our way to making change as far as addressing issues of violence in the homes.